What is up, YouTube? Jonusfatson back doing another Let's Check Out. This time we are looking at a game called Monolith. This game came out last year. I want to say about halfway through the year, almost exactly halfway through the year. 182 and a half days. Thanks, brain. It's a good thing I'm a university educated fellow. This is a roguelite spaceship shooter, basically. It's the easiest way for me to put that. It is on Steam. You can get it for like $9 Canadian. I was lucky enough to be gifted this from a Mr. Penta Hybrid, and I really enjoyed playing it. I checked it out on my stream for about an hour, I think, or maybe an hour and a half, and I had a good time playing it. I'm just gonna hop right in. It's a roguelite space shooter with a big old fat golden kitty who I like, who says sup. And we can do different things in here. We can actually buy something, which is cool. Akashic weapons, that seems pretty good. Disrupting weapons, let's go with this one. So the basic premise, if you've played, let me buy it, thank you. If you played like a Rogue Legacy, Nuclear Throne, Gungeon, etc., it's very, very similar. We are this little spaceship dude here. We got like a nice little desk. Little kitty, that's a tutorial down at the bottom. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hop into a run really quick and kind of explain what's going on as we go. So one of the things with the game, very easily, you already kind of figured it out. This is not a full screen game, although you can see my cursor kind of go all the way around. Our main focus is here. I'll talk about it when we get to it. Maybe why they made certain decisions and so forth. And anyway, this is like one of the rooms here. So much like an Isaac or a Gungeon or whatever have you, there are randomly generated rooms that exist. We can dodge here as well. And they're connected through that. Each room is connected. You can see here. So we can just go through here and get this. This is a area to the boss fight. I'll explain what this means in like half a second should we come to it. There are some fancy portals going on here. I got hit. I'm furious. It's a key door that I can't go through yet. You can see our map up top here. This is our gold multiplier, our weapon, our inventory, and we have bombs here as well that we can use with shift, and they kind of go like that. They do damage, and as far as I know, they also clear out the enemy bullets. So it's actually a pretty good ability. This is our very first item room. So this is where Nuclear Gungeon kind of comes in, and you can see some of the stuff. So we got better and more frequent item drops. Enemies take longer to activate. So like when you begin a room, they don't shoot you nearly as often from the beginning, and then electricity merely slows you down. I'm gonna go with better and more frequent item drops so we can see some more stuff going on. I've never seen that enemy before, and I don't know if I should have killed him, but we did. So here's a shop. We can't afford, actually we can afford a firebomb or adds 2 bombs. I would rather have max HP, so let's see if we can get that happen. We're at 1.4 gold multiplier, which I kind of like. If we can get some more stuff going. These guys terrify me. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, by the way. The game does support a controller as far as I know. For games like this, I actually find that it's probably better to play with a mouse and keyboard. For me, anyway, it's totally a personal thing. Although I do play Gungeon with a controller, I actually prefer it. You're gonna come this way. You're actually coming both ways. Dodge. By the way, I forgot to mention, here is our max health. Here is our current health. So we have 9 current health with a max of 10. And here is one of the first mini bosses we're gonna see here. I actually thought we killed him. You can see that he's got the writing over in front of him there, and in front of him there rather. We need to kill that dude to unlock the boss. So we need to find that dude, and that's kind of the core gameplay loop. You want to find the mini boss to unlock the big boss. Now, these are the different weapons here, the revolver and laser. So there's different attributes for each type of gun that you can pick up. Some will have like 4 or 5 different attributes that exist. You can get powerful guns, basically. This one's piercing and crossbeam, radiates side lasers. It's not necessarily bad. I think I'm going to go with the laser. So we fly over it and we get it. Now, you can see that we only have 79 ammo for it. That means that we got to be a little careful. And actually, I forgot to mention, we can teleport pretty much instantly. So let's go like that. So we know we're going there. And it kind of makes back travel pretty interesting to do. Oh, I understand. Now, here is one of the first bosses. We're firing off like Christian crosses. I actually kind of like our current loadout. We're able to kill this pretty easily. That's not the end of the boss, though. Never mind. I'm completely wrong. All right, so that was the first level there. We did not find a key, unfortunately. I'm going to take a quick look for a secret room because I do know they exist. There is one. We got the key. What do you got for me? Recovers 2 HP. All right, well, we're at full health going down to the next floor. That feels really good. And that's kind of the core gameplay loop right there. Much like other roguelike games that you've probably played. You clear the floor, you fight the boss, you move on. The difference here... sorry, I'm gonna get hit like an absolute ton on the 3 times in this room. All right. The difference with this one though is that it actually goes pretty long, the whole game. I played through, like I said, about an hour and a half maybe on stream, and I actually didn't get to any of the major bosses. I didn't get to the end. I may have got to like the equivalent of like Mom, and that was about it. Now we're paying, this is like basically a devil deal. We pay 1 HP to recover 1 HP. Is probably not worth it. I'm going to get this weapon. We pay, oh, that was 1 max HP. So now we're at 9. I don't think 5% is worth it, but we have a fireball, which I think is pretty good. Vulcan fireball. We already have one. So check this out. The AoE effect, I think, is going to really help us. I don't want to shoot you when you can't take damage, as I do that just now. There we go. Oh, I thought I dodged it. That's fine. That's fine. We got 8 HP. I don't need any more. I probably need like all the HP I can get. All right, there is our mini boss. I don't think I've fought this one before. No, I definitely have. Just dodge him. Luckily, that went pretty good. Back to full HP. Cool. So now that we're kind of going on this run here, some of my thoughts about Monolith is I actually really enjoy the game. That's why I'm covering it here. I'm kind of at the point where I don't necessarily just want to cover games that are not that good, to be honest. I want to play games that I enjoy. I don't want to go in the middle there. I think those are traps. I have some issues with the game though, and I'll explain what those are. Oh, I'm at the bottom. What the hell is this room? Oh, jerk face. Thank you. So one of the issues that I have with the game is I know what they were going for with the screen resolution. I absolutely do. I don't know what part plus was. I think we just sold it for gold. Like with the screen being here, and I mentioned this on stream as well. I actually kind of dig the longer, basically taking a 16:9 angle and putting it on its vertices, giving you like a portrait game rather than a landscape. I actually dig that. I think it's a pretty cool kind of style. The only thing that bugs me And I got a sneeze coming. That bugs me. Oh my god, I can't fight the sneeze. Excuse me. I wish that they utilized the space and still gave you an experience of the 16 by 9. Because right now we're not actually 16 by 9. Here's our top corner. There's our bottom corner. There's all this space at top. And you might be saying like, well, if they put that over top, that would just be like an overlay. What's going to happen? It doesn't make any sense. And you're not wrong, but you can move this. Like you can just put that like right here. You can put your health maybe like vertically here and move the map over there and give me like a bit of a bigger screen to kind of play. If I'm being honest, it's not like a super detrimental thing, but I do think it's something that reveals some rooms on every floor, show enemy HP. Let's go with this one. I think it's something that could have changed the game away in a way that I think it would have been better. Fighting a Daemon. Oh, these shots home. I got hit. But like I said, I understand why they've done these things. I just don't find myself looking at the top of the screen as much as I think they thought I would. Should not have got hit there. And I really do think this guy has like AoE attacks, so I gotta watch out for them. Like that. I remember this guy from the stream. There we go. We got hit way more than I should have. But it's okay. It's all good. Down to the next round. I understand why they did it. I just think that is a little bit, because they're basically emulating that arcade experience. And when you went to the arcade, what are you? I don't like this. When you went to the arcade, they didn't have giant screens. So what was that? I think that was a bomb. So they actually had to, was a secret area. All right, we spent one firebomb to get a firebomb. Makes sense. They didn't have like basically this was the entire screen at the arcade. So they had to have your GUI, oh, okay, and your game all in the same feature. But we're not playing this in an arcade. If I'm being honest, like there's no real reason that I can think of to not have it in the full screen experience. We have like the perfect weapon for what we're looking for in that room. We're out of ammo. Uh-oh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem, especially when you got to fight this boss. That was a good bomb. I find myself like not using the bombs as much as I should. I love that when you're underwater, the music changes, by the way. Yeah, that worked out. I always like, in games like this, same with like Gungeon and stuff, I always find myself using the blinks or the bombs, or even in like 1942 as a old-timey shooter, I don't find myself using the bombs as much as I should. Okay, we gotta get a weapon here. Laser, charge. Arcs to enemies when fully charged, 35% damage versus Ghost. Let's try this one. The way that the charge works, it charges up when we're not firing, and then when we fire, it goes like that. Overall, I actually don't think we got a new hat. The charge is actually that good, except we can just go to enemies and kill them. 3 HP, all ammo, max ammo. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. And we're good. Can I just like go around enemies and kill them? I totally can. It uses ammo, but it does like a ton of damage. Interesting. That's kind of neat. That's actually really, really neat. That's a cool feature. I like that one. Yeah, we seem to be doing like a ton of damage. There is one of the things in here that I saw is that seems pretty good because we've spent some. One of the things that I saw from that item room is gain powerful abilities or powerful. Did we see the room? We did. And it basically it gives you just like an absolute ton of powerful weapons, and they're pretty good. All right, so we got to fight this dude. Yeah, I don't know how it was not supposed to get hit there. This weapon does pretty good damage, actually. I'm overall pretty happy with it. Let's just check. That was terrible. I like ran right into it. But we got some HP back. All right. I think we're good to fight the boss on this one. Ice worm. What the hell is the ice worm? Oh my god. Just fire. How in the world I dodged that? I have no idea. I'm slow. I'm a little slow. In real life and in the game. I wonder if like it's better to use this ability. Probably not. All right. All right. Okay. This is basically like the ammo conda. I should really be dodging more. We did it. Wow, that's lucky. Okay, just go. Yeah, that was not a great fight. The more you get hit, the less gold multiplier you have as well. So you do kind of want to make sure that you're not getting hit as much as you should be. Oh my god, we're gonna die. A bomb. Wonderful. Should have been using bombs against that fight. How did you guys survive bombing? Please give me HP. HP. Refill my HP. Prolongs vulnerability, creates a selection. This is what I'm talking about. This one right here. This might actually do it for us. Vulcan, laser, charge. We already have a charge. Homing, triple, chain lightning, freeze. That seems pretty good. Crossbeam. We saw continuous, disrupting, piercing, homing, triple, gatling. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I had my fingers on the wrong part of the keyboard. I'm so upset with myself. I can't believe I did it. Now we have to fight two mini bosses. Oh, that's not good. Can you come through, please? So, excuse me, I can't get hit, so I'm just trying to get stuff done. Why am I not firing? That's a great question. Okay. All right. I think we've seen this room. Oh my god, it did 2 damage to us, I think. Or we had 1 HP and I just... Ah! I'm so upset. Ah, I'm so upset. Anyway, that is the end of that run. I'm fully aware that I'm absolutely trash at the game, by the way. So, when you're done the run, I'll kind of explain here. You can see that we have an increase in these monies, and I don't know what they're called, and you can upgrade further on. We can also find different things that we can get 100,000 throughout the run. Basically, the further you go, the more stuff you can get. That is nothing, and we can't do anything there. Anyway, I'm gonna take you back to the main. No, I'm just gonna. This is an adorable screen, by the way. That is Monolith. After the end is his full name. It is like I said, it's a very fun top-down. I don't want to call it a twin-stick shooter. It's just more of like a shoot 'em up. It's very challenging. If you're looking for a combination of a Gradius or a R-Type or an Ikaruga mixed with your Gungeon or your Nuclear Throne, this is going to fit the bill. And it's only like $8. $8 Canadian. So like $1 American. That's a joke. That's a joke. I think that's like $5.99 American, give or take. Still relatively new-ish game, coming out last June. Really, really fun. I think it's absolutely worth your time and investment. I think a minor couple things, and it could be a little bit better, but I actually really, really enjoyed it. I don't know what these are for, and that's fine. But yeah, that was Monolith. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, oh my God, I forgot I had that on. If you like what you saw, feel free to give me a like and a sub. Means the world to me. I can also be found on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jonusfatson, where I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at Jonusfatson. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.